Please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoy this video. What's up, guys? This is Automotive Anonymous, and that's a 2018 Camaro Zl1. That's the one you want. This video, we're gonna do a walk around review. I'm gonna show you under the hood. I'm gonna show you what's hiding in the trunk. I'm gonna show you the ins and the outs of the 6th gen Alpha platform Zl1 Camaro. Then we're gonna take it for a drive. I'll share some driving impressions, and I may even share a 0 to 60 with the graph. We'll see what it looks like. Check it out. If you guys want this one or want to check out the awesome inventory that Southern Idaho's Goody Mazda has to offer, look them up. I'll put the link to this one below. All right, guys, right off the bat, this is a 1LE. Do you know what that means? That means satin black hood. That means aero. A lot of aero. A lot of grooves. And a lot of radiators, because that 650 horsepower LT4 engine needs a lot of cooling to make that much power and get over 20 miles per gallon. To the wheels, they look really good. Huge rotors, big ZL1 painted Brembo calipers. Door panel, Alcantara. Looks really good. You're not gonna fit too many snacks in the cubbies over here, but what you are gonna find is your trunk release. Camaro on the door still plate. Very nice Recaro seats. They do have power options, of course. Behind the wheel of the ZL1, flat bottom, really nice Alcantara on the steering wheel. You have a beautiful heads-up display. Aluminum on the pedals. You notice that third pedal? It's connected to the Tremec, baby. That 6-speed really puts the power down. You got your classic Camaro circular vents. You have a baby-sized center console. And in the back seat, what do you got? Wireless charger. Put your phone back there if you need it. You could fit 2 children back here, a couple big sacks of potatoes. You don't get any map pockets. You don't get any of those back here, though. I guess they figure anyone back here is probably not an adult, probably isn't going to be your backseat driver. You do get the red seat belts on this model. This one has about 6,000 miles. Big carbon fiber wing. We're gonna pop the trunk. Look at that shadow. And there it is. Not being the convertible, you actually get a lot of storage back here, about 9 cubic feet. The only problem is the size of the opening is not huge. It's not even a cubit if you look at that. So, yeah, you have to be careful what you put in, put out. You can fold down the seats. That adds a little bit more storage, so not too bad of a deal. Quad exhaust does have the baffles. You have enough ground clearance that you just have to be a little bit careful, maybe approach some things at an angle. And look at those tires, they're pretty meaty. I'm not saying they keep traction good, but I am saying that they're pretty meaty, they're pretty wide. Passenger side. Door panel, look how long it is compared to the rest of the vehicle. I had a 4th gen Trans Am Camaro car for a while, and just look at that. It's like 40% of the length. This vehicle is just a little bit over 16 feet long, just about 4.5 feet tall, and a little bit over 6 feet wide, if you guys are wondering. It does have the Bose sound system, Recaro seat with the power options, red seat belt for safety, matches the ZL1 on the Recaro, and you do have a lock and glove box, so you're pretty set. Put what you want back there. But you guys didn't check out this video, see what's in the glove box. You want to see what's under the hood. You want to hear the sounds. I'm going to show you some exhaust in just a little bit. That's the Magic Maker. That's the LT4. That's the supercharged 6.2, essentially supercharged LT1 6.2 that's in the regular Camaro SS. Totally bone stock. You can see the supercharger and its pulley right there. Very warm, if you guys are wondering. Factory manifold, spark plugs. You can see you guys could pretty easily work on it, at least get the headers off from the top end. I don't know what it looks like underneath, but surprisingly quite a spacious amount of room under there. The intake, you could probably have that pulled off in 5 minutes if you wanted to do a more free-flowing one. But it sounds good. It keeps the engine breathing efficiently and healthily with its filtration components. Not too bad. The LT1 is an incredible engine. And let's get to it. What does it sound like on the back end? It's like soft limiter, about 4,000. Yeah, we even got the Wi-Fi hotspot going. Can you guys see that? The front of the car even shakes. Very cool. All that noise coming from what's under the hood. All right, let's drop it. Let's take it for a ride. Again, behind the flat bottom wheel of the LT1, LT4, LT something. Not even a cold start, and that sure sounds good. All right, let's go have some fun. Driving impressions of the 2018 Camaro Zl1 are that it's pretty awesome. With the Tremec, you can have a lot of fun. With 650 horse, you can have a lot of fun. And with heads-up display, you can know just how much fun you're having. If you guys are used to driving a tank, you're gonna love the visibility. If you're used to driving a school bus, you might not think the same. But if you're used to driving a lesser car, something that isn't as powerful, doesn't have the supercharger whine, or doesn't have a 6-speed, I think you guys are gonna have a lot of fun. I will say, hands down, this is a lot funner than any EV I've been in. And some of you guys might not like this, but it's about on par with the Miata. This is a really fun car. Hearing the sounds it produces, the sensations you can feel, the smell if you're catless. There's a lot that this offers. Look at that, going through a dust cloud, no problem for the ZL1. No problem one bit. I think if you guys ever get the opportunity to test drive one of these, or if you're thinking about buying one, even this one, check it out. They're incredible. Very, very cool cars. Gonna do a little bit of a pull, like a 20 roll. And we lost traction. Not too bad. The ride is really stiff though. With the 1LE package, you would be surprised how stiff this is. I can only imagine how good it would be on a racetrack though, where you can then feel everything you need to feel. Very, very cool. Just some short shifts. Let's play musical gears. 6, 5, 4, 3. I think 3 hits the spot. That was the note I was looking for. gear, about 3,500 RPM. Third gear goes on for a little bit longer than we can. 0 to 60 came in at 5 seconds. Without the foot of rollout, it only took 4.7. It took 234 feet to complete. The reason we're not at the 3.5 it's rated is because we're not on brand new tires, we're not being abusive to the car, and it's not on a sticky drag strip. So keep that in mind. This is real world testing, as well as we're about a mile above sea level density altitude. Final thoughts of the 2018 Camaro Zl1 with the LT4 and the 6-speed Tremec is it's an absolute beast of a vehicle. It has been so much fun to get to borrow for the day. If you guys are interested in a car like this, check out Goody Mazda in Southern Idaho. They've been great to work with. I will say though, it needs a little bit more tire. You could see earlier, it's not keeping traction very well. You really have to try, as evident by the acceleration and the 0 to 60 trials that we performed. But overall, it's absolutely amazing. If you don't mind the visibility, which honestly I don't think is that bad, you're gonna like this car. If you like having 650 powerful horses under your foot, you're gonna like this car. If you have a heartbeat and can see, I think you're gonna enjoy this car because it's absolutely incredible. If you guys like what you see, please consider commenting so I know more of what you want to see. And then like and subscribe, help the channel grow. There's gonna be big things coming. All right guys, take care.